Checking. Okay, everything's working. I think we're ready to go. Make sure we're not getting any double audio over here. All right, that should be good. All right. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. He's one shot. What is up, my guy? How we doing? All right. If you guys are in here hanging out, make sure you say hi real quick, even if you lurk for the rest of the stream. I just want to know you're here, okay? I just want to know that you're here. This looks like a beauty with a cost. Yes, this is not a cheap computer. Michael, what's up? How we doing? Hello, hello, hello. So let's talk about the computer today. This is actually a really cool build. First, we've got the Lian Li O11 Vision. You can't see it right now, but we actually did some custom paint work on it. So this is the new case from Lian Li. So we did some sick custom paint work here on the side panel. There's also a little bit on the inside. This case is really cool. It's actually got 3 glass panels. So it's got a glass panel, like if you're looking at it, like say you're looking directly at the motherboard and stuff, glass panel on the front, glass panel on top. So lots and lots and lots of glass all over the place. So it's gonna be a really cool build. And to go inside of it, we've got a 14700K and a 4090. We'll talk about the rest of it here in just a minute. After I say hi to everybody. What's up, Blue? How you doing, dude? Thank you for coming in. I know I told you 10 times, but thank you for gifting you that Loot Fest badge. Hey, you're welcome. Jatana, hello, welcome in. Got my name right the first time. Oh, do people not normally get it right? You're not, also, okay. I think it's the first time I've known anyone with Michael spelled M-Y-K-E-L, but I have at least one friend that's spelled M-Y-K-A-L, so maybe I'm just used to it. Also, my middle name is Michael, so there you have it. Now you guys can steal all of my life's information. Okay, so here's what we've got in the build today. We've got a 14700K. We've got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, CL32-6400. We are going to be using one of these LGA 1700 contact frames for our CPU. We've got 3 terabytes of storage. We've got this Crucial P3 Plus 2 terabyte and a Crucial T500 1 terabyte. That's a very fast Gen 4 SSD. We've got 3 sets of these Lian Li fans. These are 120 millimeter Lian Li fans. There's gonna be 7 of those going in. We've got our ASRock Nova Wi-Fi, one of the best motherboards on the market right now, and has absolutely no business being the price that it is. This thing is only like $300. Keep your eyes out for those. And then we've got another Lian Li Galahad Trinity 2, 360 millimeter AIO. So what we're actually planning on doing is taking 3 of these fans, and I think I just had some extra bolts. And our plan is to try and do a push-pull config on the CPU cooler. So we'll have fans on the outside, fans on the inside, and then I think that's everything. That's it. Yeah, we lots of fans, lots of storage. An RTX 4090, I almost forgot. There's a 4090 in here. Look at this. This is a Founders Edition. I'm surprised with the 30 series, they came out with the Founders Edition and they kind of stopped producing them. But with the 40 series, the Founder Edition have actually been, well, they've been pretty easy to find. So really excited to get to build that today. So let's get started. Bloodbath, what's up? How we doing? Yo, how we doing, Colin? Good to see you. Is this for someone specific or just to build this out? Oh, this is pre-sold. This is for Mr. Sean. He actually ordered this quite a while ago, and we were waiting for a long time for Cable Mod to send us some cables. And I just checked; they were supposed to be getting here. They were supposed to be here like within the next day or so. And then I checked their site again. I was like, okay, let me just check the order and make sure that everything's ready. And now they're not supposed to ship until like the end of March. And so I told them, I was like, hey man, like if you're willing to wait, like that's totally cool with me. Like I don't care if there's some extra parts laying around waiting to get built, but like I felt bad. I was like, dude, it's already been a month that you've been sitting here waiting for these cables to come in, and now they're saying it's gonna be at least another month, and who knows if they'll push it back again. So he said, let's just push forward. I'm gonna refund him the cost of the Cable Mod cables. Hopefully I can still cancel that order, I don't know yet. But it was gonna have really cool purple cables, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Hopefully he is still happy with this computer because it's gonna be freaking sweet. Today is the freaking day, Bloodbath. Today is the day. OG Blue 4090, that's right, dude. 4090. Killer build. Junior G, thank you for the follow, or the subscription on YouTube. Appreciate that. Yo, what up, Stickman? Oh, this is a sweet build we got today. Okay, let's get started. You know what we gotta do? We gotta get this motherboard out of here. I'm telling you guys, this ASRock motherboard, it's nice. It's so nice. It is baller. Super high quality. It's built by the same people who build ASUS products. So, you know, everybody knows ASUS makes really good stuff. ASRock also makes really good stuff. Yeah, lots of features, lots of accessories. Some might even say almost too many accessories. There's just so many accessories here. Most of those we don't need. In fact, I'm pretty sure pretty much all of them we don't need, but that's okay. I think we do need a couple of these M.2 screws though. At least one. Let's get all this and put it all down here. We don't need all that. Okay. Is that one of the better motherboards for the 14700? This is one of the better motherboards for sure, yeah. And it's a really good deal. It's only like 300 bucks. For a build like this normally, for most of the motherboards that you would put in a build of this kind of caliber, I would look to spend between $430 to $500. This one was just around 300 bucks. Pretty freaking cool. All right, let's cut all these zip ties that they put on here. Keep it safe in shipping. Y'all appreciate that. All right, there we go. Silver Snip, how we doing? Oh, Silver Sniper, sorry. Red, remember when you said you'd give me a free PC? No, you know what? I really don't remember that. I don't think you can hold me to anything I say while I'm sick, you know? That just seems unfair. So I think we're gonna ixnay that. Probably don't remember, but it definitely happened. I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. How'd it go at Loot Fest? Loot Fest was awesome. I had a lot of fun. It was really good to meet all those people that I hadn't met before. I feel like it did a lot of good stuff for my brand. Like just, you know, getting a lot of people to see, getting to see my brand and hadn't really like interacted with me before. So that was really cool. Obviously, like the stream booth was a hit. Lots of people hanging out around the stream booth when their favorite streamers were streaming live from the event. So yeah, I mean, it was W's all around, as the kids would say. I don't know. I'm not a kid anymore. I don't know if that's what the kids actually would say, but you know, we're gonna pretend like I know what the kids would say. Okay. All right, we're just taking out all these peels, super nonchalant-like, because there's a lot of peels on here. Am I getting old? Yeah, I'm getting old. That's okay. I don't have all the aches and pains of someone who's old yet, so there's that. Had a great time, front row seats to Devosaurus. Yeah, a bunch of people came over and watched Dev play. Oh, hey, there's a... Oh, yeah, Hold on. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. We got all that off of here. Let's work on our CPU and contact frame. And it's time to switch on over to that. Stream booth was a W. Definitely think it should have been on the wall in the middle somewhere people could see the gameplay and PCs. That would be cool. I kind of chose that corner just like because I wanted two booths next to each other. I didn't know a whole lot about the layout and stuff. I also didn't know where it was in like relation to the front doors. But you know, maybe we'll do it a little different next time. You know. All right. So first things first, let's get the old retention thing out of here because it sucks. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's not great. So we're gonna fix that. I wish I could have gone to Loop Fest. So many streamers I would have loved to meet. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. It was really cool. Like, there's a lot of streamers, especially like the OG like Facebook peeps that I've known for, you know, like 3-4 years, but I've never met in person and got to meet them there. I loved it. Super cool. I'm chatting with Dr. Tom. Oh, nice. I need to talk to him. I know I gave him a card. I don't remember. Ooh, it was close. I don't remember if he gave me one of his cards or not. I need to talk to him about that. He seemed like a really good dude. I helped him get his booth set up. Oh, there's no thing there. Okay. I helped him get his booth set up so that he was having some like technical issues with his banner and stuff. Show me where you would mount a creative blaster in relation to, wait, what? A creative blaster? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, Andy? I don't know what you mean. Let me just make sure we didn't bend any pins. They all look okay to me. Okay. All right, 14700K. We're gonna try not to drop it. Look at that. Ooh, so spicy. So spicy. What's the kitchen on? The kitchen on my. Come on. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now we got our little contact frame in here. We need to order some more of these. Going out like hotcakes. If you wanted to beef up your audio. Oh, an audio card. I was like, what the hell's a blaster? I would put it as low of a slot as possible, so that you don't mess with the airflow to your GPU, you know? I mean, if you have a 40 series, then it's probably not a problem because the 40 series don't really run that hot. But if you're still rocking I think you had like a 3090 at one point. If you're still rocking a 30 series, put it as low as possible, man. Put it like down here. I don't know what size the audio cards are, if they fit a by one slot or if you need a full slot. But yeah, put it down as far as you can. We host big esports showcases, and we just finished hosting the Leigh Steinberg Super Bowl esports showcase in Vegas. Oh, okay. Now we're talking Silver Sniper. Yeah, dude, hit me up. Let me know if you guys are looking to buy some. You know, maybe we do a little quantity discount for you. I'd be happy to oblige that. But yeah, let me know. I'd love to get to do that. It'd be a cool branding opportunity for me as well to be able to be like, yeah, I built all these PCs for this event. You know. All right, we got our 14700K in there. I tightened it all down. I was talking, so I didn't really talk about it out loud, but whatever. Okay. We're gonna get our 1 terabyte SSD right here in this top slot. So for that, we've got this Crucial T500. This does up to 7,300 megabytes a second in read. Crazy. Oh. Diana, how are you? Welcome in. Diana is also part of the Rednek Club. She bought a Rednek PC recently. Dr. Tom told me about you, so yes, I'll be calling you. Love that. You helping him with his booth setup went a long way. Oh, I love that. Yeah, he just like, I mean, he needed some help, and like we were there. I'm very, I mean, I have a mechanical engineering degree. and you know, he needed a little mechanical type help with his banner, so I stepped in. And of course, because I had the computers and stuff, I had tools with me, so that helped a lot too. I was like, yeah, here, I've got a screwdriver. Linus Tech Tips, lttstore.com. All right, Crucial T500 installed. We'll get our little, I can't grab this. This is the problem with having gloves on. Sometimes you can't grab stuff, like the little delicate stuff. We helped him do the same in Vegas. Nice. He's a really good dude. I liked hanging out with him. I mean, I didn't get to spend a ton of time with him, obviously, because we were all, you know, busy at our booths, but it was good to chat with him for a little bit. Okay, 1 terabyte installed. We need another 2 terabytes installed. I think we're going to take off this bottom piece here. It looks like there's M.2 slot here. There's M.2 slots here. I think there's 2 of them there. There's probably more under here too, but we can just go with that one. You love your PC so much faster than your dinosaur? Well, I mean, your dinosaur was like 1,000 years old, Diana. But I'm glad you like it. 7300, yeah, it's super fast. Ridiculously fast, so much so that almost no one will ever utilize that sort of speed unless you're doing a lot of like data transfer, you know, from like one drive to another, or you know, from like a server back and forth to your computer. You pretty much will not utilize that, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have some high-end components in a high-end system. I sent to my PC request info. Look forward to working with you. Oh, shoosh. Love that. I did see, did you just send it in like just a little bit ago, One Shot? Because I did see something come in on my email. I didn't have a chance to do anything with it yet. Still waiting on my Rednek plaid boxers. They lost them. I think they got lost, dude. I think they got lost. I don't know what happened. All right. 2 terabyte SSD going right in here. I love this. I love that motherboard manufacturers have started putting in these little toolless SSD catches. Makes it so nice. It's so easy. Why is this motherboard so sexy? I don't know, Bloodbath. I don't know. Okay. Let's get... Wait, Bloodbath, are you Sean? Am I losing it here? I don't know how I forgot this. Like, I'm pretty sure you are. But it literally just clicked. Okay, cool. Make sure hey, everyone that's hanging out, if you're hanging out on Kick, make sure you also go subscribe on YouTube, because we're trying to get like monetized and stuff over there, and that's trying to be like our home platform. So, you know, we love Kick, but like if you wanna just like go, if you wanna go say hi over there, you know, we would be very happy if you did. Okay. Got your Rednek Engineer mouse pad. Gonna put it on your desk this weekend. Hey, let's go. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit of dust on there. Okay, so this is all here. Let's get our RAM installed. It is Sean, yes. If everyone you have time to look it over, you'd respond, yeah. We'll respond tonight. Don't worry. I need to get off this gaming laptop. I might be ordering from you when I make a final decision. Hey, I love that. Yeah, make sure, you know, reach out, fill out the custom build form, and just like, you know, see what you can get for your budget and stuff, and maybe that'll sway you one way or the other. Yeah. I'm not a salesman. Obviously I do sell computers, but like I'm not a salesman. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be upfront with you. So if you ask me questions, I will be truthful. My wife and daughter are watching this on YouTube. If you don't mind saying hi. Hi, Jennifer and Ariana. Or Ariana? Sorry, I knew an Ariana in college, so I just assumed it's Ariana. But, hi. You won't be disappointed, Michael? That's true. Michael will not be disappointed. These are heavy. They got some serious heat sink material on these bad boys. the Trident Z5 RGB. Okay, we've got 14700K. We've got 3 terabytes of storage, and we've got our 32 gigs of RAM. And I think it's time for you guys to see this case. I'm excited for you guys to see this case because it's freaking cool, like super cool. Okay, like if you thought this motherboard was schmexy, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, let me just get it up here without bumping into anything. Okay, let's talk about what we got here. Okay, so this is the Lian Li O11 Vision. This is a brand new case released by Lian Li within the last couple months. As you can see, there's glass on top, glass on the side or front, and then there's a big pane of glass where there's always glass right here. And what we've also done is added in some custom touches. You can see those in the camera here. So we've got this base down here. My wife did a really cool design here with the purple. It's kind of like a special technique to like paint it, but then you kind of pull off some of the paint so you get this really cool kind of camouflage sort of look. So we did that on these 2 panels, and then she did that with stripes on the side, so that that same sort of texture on here, but then it's in like these cool stripe patterns. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. What RAM is it? It is the G-Skill Trident Z RGB. I know I just said this, one shot. If you go to the YouTube, I actually have an affiliate link to this RAM on Amazon. So I put in affiliate links for everything that was kind of available on Amazon right now. The stuff that wasn't really available, I didn't add because I didn't want to be like, hey, buy this on Amazon when it's like $1,000 extra right now, you know? I've had my PC from him for 2 years. It's running great. Yeah. I've heard nothing but great things about you from streamers you watch. Yeah, buddy. Love to hear that. Navy says he's up for some games if you want after you're finished. Bet. I think the kids still say that. Oh, I need to get the stuff out of here. Did I leave it inside? Hold on. Like I said, this has been sitting around for like a month, so I need to go get the accessories kit out of the box. Okay. And by the wonder of wireless microphones, you can still hear me. Okay. All right, let me get this accessory kit. I think it's in here. It's not in here. Oh, it is in here. It's just in a really weird spot. I would not have expected that. Okay. There we go. Boom. We got it. All right, so this has all the fasteners and stuff. And they taped it closed. Actually, that's pretty smart. Why didn't you peel off the other piece of blue tape on that terabyte part? I did. It was, I had flipped it sideways rather than up and down. So I did take off the tape. It was just this way. Monitor GPU question above. You won an Alienware monitor? Okay. 34-inch OLED from Dell this week, 165 hertz. Is that 4K or 1440? Will you have any issues with FPS pushing out from your 3080? What resolution is it? 34 inches sounds like it would be 4K. Okay, let's find our bolts here. This is for GPU support. So we'll keep that out. I don't... we might be able to use the ASRock GPU support. It looks a little bit beefier. I don't know that we'll use this one. Okay. There's all of our bolts. Oh, it's 1440? With a 3080, you shouldn't have any problems with it. What CPU do you have, Andy? Do you have... I feel like you have 12th gen. Like a 12th gen Intel or something. Something slightly older. Ah! They just put it all in there together. 12th gen i9. Yeah, you should do okay. It's still 1440. I mean, 3080s can do 1440p. I know Chad has a very similar build to what you have now. Do you have DDR4 or DDR5? And I'm asking all the questions. All right, let's just get all of these bolts that I need for the motherboard. Gotta pick them all out. Okay, I think I grabbed enough. All right, there we go. You have DDR4? Yeah, I mean, you'll probably be running in the neighborhood of like 130 FPS average, if I had to guess. I know that's similar. That's kind of around what Chad gets right now. Okay. There we go. Ah, the magnet on my microphone's stuck on there. Okay. Is that is there not a standoff? Oh, there's not actually a spot for a standoff there. Okay. That's weird. It looks like there's a hole there in the thing though. Okay, can I get this back for a second? Can I have it back? Computer case, please. Can I have it back? Why are you stuck in there? Come on. There is an extra standoff there. That's weird. I mean, I'll add it. Might as well. If the motherboard and the case both have it, we'll put that extra standoff in there. I know I saw one. There we go. Usually, I've been seeing some motherboards have that extra hole up here. It's this one right here in the middle. More recently, but I've never seen a case that actually had the hole for it, or vice versa. So. We'll throw it in there. Vomit running 200 FPS currently on your 27-inch 1440p. Oh, really? You're running you're running 1440p already. Is it like an ultra wide monitor or something? If it's not an ultra wide and it's like standard 1440p resolution, then like you should be getting the exact same FPS. That's definitely not down all the way. I think Chad's computer is just struggling. His 3080 is old. I can't get this thing tightened down all the way. Maybe we won't put it in there after all. Yeah, I'm getting more out of it. There we go. Yeah, you guys have the same 3080. Did you guys get it at the same time? Okay, that looks like it's pretty much fully seated. Let's get it one little extra twist out of there. Not satisfied. Let's go just a little further. Hi, babe. TFO, what's up? How we doing? I'm doing good. He was your first GPU customer. Ding! This thing's still spinning. I'm just afraid I'm gonna break it. Okay, I think we're gonna call that good. That looks pretty flush. Yeah, I don't know what he has. Well, I mean, I do know what he has in his system. I built it. I don't know if he just needs to do some, like, reinstall Windows and stuff on it, update his BIOS, all that. You might not know it, but, like, Chad is very uncomfortable working on his computer, right? Even though he built one himself, he really is not comfortable with doing anything on his computer. So it might just be that he needs to work on his a little bit. Ah! Caught my finger. Okay, let's bring this on down. So yeah, if it's standard resolution, like if it's not an, oh, new one would be ultra wide. Yeah, you're definitely gonna lose some FPS, for sure, because it's just more stuff to render. But you know, if you're getting 200 now, you should be fine. Am I using the right bolts on here? And there's no other bolts in here really to be using. But these don't feel like they just feel like they're so smooth that they're not actually the right size. Hold on. It's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. It's Friday. It's my first couple days back at work after like 2.5 weeks off. I'm just struggling, okay? So for Warzone and Fortnite, what do you think, Ryzen or Intel? If you're just gaming on it, I prefer Ryzen. But they both, like a 14700K and the 7800X 3D both do very similar. No, I was right, okay. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot, chat. You heard it here first. They just feel like they did a really good job machining these threads, okay? He's big time. Chad has a guy for that. Yeah, that guy is me, and he doesn't pay me for it. Or hopefully he probably talks to Trap. I don't know. Or maybe Sebastian does stuff for him. I don't know. Right now, I've just been running a Ryzen 5, gets the job done. Which Ryzen 5 do you have? Like a 5000 series one or something? When you install RAM, how do you know what slots to use, or does it matter? It does matter. So you want to use, let me shift this over a little bit so it's a little bit easier for you to see in the camera. So you want to use, if you're just using 2 sticks of RAM, you want to use the 2nd and the 4th slot counting from the left. Or if you look at the little screen printing here, you want A2 and B2. So there's DIMM A2. So it goes from left to right, it goes A1, A2, B1, B2. So you want A2 and B2. That ensures that you are getting your RAM set up in dual channel mode, and that's going to be as fast as it can get for your computer. Like a 50. Okay, so you have like a 5600X if it's a Ryzen 5. Yeah, I mean, even jumping to, you could jump to like the 5800X 3D. That's a really good. Why can't I see this? The 5800X 3D is a really good jump up in performance if you want to like not have to do very much work. Like you don't have to change out your motherboard or anything. If you are looking to change out like and do a pretty significant upgrade, then you know going with like a Ryzen 7000 something CPU would be a huge step up in terms of gaming performance. I found out about LootFest too late. You need to keep me in the know next time there's a big get together in Dallas. I just assumed you knew, man. I assumed you knew. Thought you were in the know, man. I thought you were cool. I've been talking about LootFest for a while. You want a personal DM next time or something? Is that what I'm hearing? No use reverse fans. No, we don't have any reverse fans in here. We're just using the Lian Li, the standard Lian Li fans. That was not happy, is it? You built your O11 Vision yesterday. Yesterday? Dang. You liked it though? You liked it? How was it? How does it look now? Okay. That all feels nice and secure. We're good to go. Bring this back up to normal height. Yeah, Maxon, I just used the standard fans for the Lian Li's. Honestly, they just look so good either direction. I don't see a reason to use the reverse fans with these fans. With a standard fan, I can see it because it definitely has a very significant difference in terms of looks, but with these fans, they look really good either way. Okay, so we're ready to get lazy Susan out here. Get to work. Yes, personal DM, that way I can say a client needs me to go with, oh dude, now we're talking. Oh, you know what we need to do? So, what you need to do is help me get sponsored by Best Buy for the next one. And like you guys help foot the bill for some of the LootFest PCs that I gotta build next time, you know? You know what I mean? You know what we're talking about here? Okay. There it is. It's done. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. Okay. I'm really excited, you guys. So I bought a wall mount. We're going to put it right back over here. I don't know if you guys can see where my hand is. We're going to put it like basically right behind me. And then I've got an Elgato face cam that I bought for Loot Fest this year, like used. And we're going to stick that right back here. And so we'll have a really cool like over the shoulder view for when I'm building. You guys will be able to see everything. Because right now, like when I'm doing stuff like this, like you guys can see a little bit, but like you really don't get to see all of the stuff at the moment. I know it looks good, like the camera looks good, but I know you guys don't get to see everything you would like to see. You guys want it all. I know you. I know you. You guys want it all. Looks amazing. Did it with Corsair fans because of your AIO, but I'm gonna change to the Lian Li fans soon. Attaboy. Are you gonna use the Are you gonna use like these regular, the Lian Li SL Infinity fans, or are you gonna use the ones that have? I'm gonna leave these up here. The ones that have like the LCD screen on them. Because those are cool. Okay. Got that in there. Next, USB 3.2. Maybe somewhere on the side over here. Yes, it is. It's right there. I want you to start greasing the skids for Best Buy to sponsor me for the next one, all right? I know you're still here, Andy. I know. Maybe you're already talking to your... You don't have that clout, but I have market contacts. What if next time we let you host the PC building stream class from a Dallas store? Ooh. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Now we're talking. Okay. USB's in there. Now we got to get our... It's an interesting little... I don't know what that's for. I feel like this is going to be for something specific. But I'm going to put my front panel in there for now until I find out it's for something else. Okay. All right. I think you have that kind of clout. I think you just need to try harder. Okay, let's put our bottom fans in here, and then we will get our power cables in. Actually, we don't need to do our power cables early because there's no AIO on top. So let's get our bottom fans in, and then we'll start working on putting together the AIO with the side fans and stuff. You just got this case for your new build and you love it? Hey, this is an awesome case, isn't it? Super cool, and it's not that expensive either. Like it was like 140 bucks or something. And if you're already like planning on doing a build with, you know, all of your own like special fans and everything, then it's not a bad deal. How you doing, Juice for Mama? You went for the TL version. 3 reverse fans with LCDs right next to the motherboard. Nice. And then non-LCD reverse fans at the bottom. That's cool. I bet that's gonna look real nice. Like real nice. I feel like I need to text my wife and ask her to bring me a snack because I'm feeling that cigar that I had earlier, and being on my feet this much, I kind of want a snack. We'll see if she responds. Tell you what, let's onboard you as a vendor for gaming PCs. We just need roughly 800 or so built identical per month, and we can put you on .com. 800 per month? How does that work? Is that like I front the cost for those until you guys sell them, or like you guys buy them from me? Because that, if you bought them from me, done. Like literally done right now. I'll shake your hand right now. Okay. I could quit my job doing that. Okay. Ah! Plastic didn't come off with it. Why would you have a pull tab if it doesn't actually pull the plastic off? Come on, Lian Li. You can do better than that. All right, there we go. No, you would need to personally build 800 units a month, all signed Rednek. Oh, you mean like I need to already be building that many? Wait, I'm confused. Like, oh, because like, would that just be using Best Buy as like a marketplace? Like it wouldn't be like I build them and send them to you guys and then you guys sell them? Yeah. If that's the case, then no, I cannot do that. I do not have the market. Yeah, you need them in stock to sell, but would Best Buy be paying for them up front, like to buy them from me? Or like, do I already need to like have them and be like actively try and sell them to you? That's what I need to know. Okay. Yeah, I understand that you need them in stock to sell. I'm a little bit curious about the financial part of that. I like the little quality of life changes they did, like the front panel connector is very easy. I agree. They did some really good stuff with this case. Best Buy will want net terms. Yeah, see, here's the thing. 800 computers at, some price, call it $1,500 in part cost to me. That's I don't know how much that money that is, but it's a lot. That's 8,000 plus another 4. That's wait. Let's just math this out, okay? So that's 800, yeah, 800 computers times, we'll say they're reasonable price mid-tier computers, $1,500. That's $1.2 million. Let me just, $1.2 million. Just gonna let that marinate for a minute, y'all. Let that marinate for a minute. Andy's acting like it's a sweetheart deal. They would pay you in 60 to 90 days. Dr. Evil money, I know. I mean, like, I could get a loan for that, probably for my business, but that is some serious money we're talking here. Like, I could probably figure out a way to get that loan, but like, I would have to have like terms in place with a contract before I could do that, So times that by 3 because you have to keep the run rate going. Yeah, for sure. Can I even build 800 PCs in a month? How many is that a day? How many PCs do I need to build in a day for 800 a month? Oh, my wife's coming with food. Sweet. Call it 30 days. That's 26 PCs a day. That's not possible. What if we did like, just like 100 a month? Yeah. What if we did something less crazy, What if we did what if we did that? It's only 26 a day. So it's just 26 a day. It's just 26 a day, It's basically nothing. It's super easy. What's up, Richard? How we doing? We're talking about how I can get my computers into a Best Buy store and how unachievable it is. Yeah, Michael, that is 100% Dr. Evil money. I mean, that's pretty... It'd be cool. I would definitely not be able to do that out of this office. That's for sure. That's way too much stuff to be able to do out of this office. That's more than one an hour, I know. We sell 26 PCs in a minute. I understand that, but it's physically not possible for me to do. What if we did like 100 a month? You know, we call it boutique. You know, it's got that handcrafted touch. What if we you don't want them in Best Buy stores, they'll rip you off? You mean in terms of like how much money I make per PC? Not impossible, but not feasible. Well, yeah, that's fair. I would have to immediately hire people. Like there's no question about that. Maybe Micro Center or Newegg. Well, here's the thing. I know Shady Hawk works for Best Buy. That's why we're talking Best Buy. Gonna be 8 to 10% markup. That's honestly not bad. Like you charge 8 to 10% markup? Is that what you're talking about? Like from what I build it for? I don't know why I'm still talking about this because it seems impossible, but you know, let's keep talking about it. Hey Richard, welcome in on the YouTube side as well. So after my cost and logistics, I mean 10% on that is not bad, to be perfectly honest. You got some news that you weren't prepared for. Oh, that doesn't sound good. When you say it that way, that makes it sound like it's probably not a good thing. What if you put together a proposal for 100 a month? What does that put me at? That puts me at 3 a day. If I went full time, I could totally do 3 a day. On top of like my custom builds. And I could do it much faster too, because one, it's the same thing over and over again. And two, I wouldn't have to go through all of the same hoops that I go through with my custom builds. Like the Windows stuff. Like I install stuff on Windows and all that. Like I would be able to do that with something through Best Buy. It would just be I install Windows on it and hand it off essentially. Possibility of being good. Okay. Okay, sorry. So the PC build, Richard. It's got a 14700K 4090 Founders Edition. We've got this nice Lian Li O11 Vision case that we did some custom paintwork on. I don't know if you can really see it. I like the idea of having a streamer-approved PC builder. Oh, for sure. So you can see we've got this custom paintwork here on this bottom bracket there, and then on the back of the back panel there, we did all that custom work here. We will keep talking. I like the idea of having a stream. Yeah, dude, let's definitely talk. $32,000 cost for repair. That's a lot of money for repairs. Thanks, baby. Sweet shoes. I know, I went to the cigar lounge. We have food, chat. We have food. I'm not gonna starve. My hands were getting kind of shaky, so trying to open this in a way that I don't get it all over my hands. Yeah, that's definitely no bueno. I kind of feels more family oriented. I mean, it'd still just be me, so it's more about how do I make my business grow, you know. See where mine would stack up. Okay. You got it, dude. I'm gonna have to make myself a note for that, but okay. We got some fuel in our body. We got our bottom fans on. Nothing on our fingers. We're good to go. Cool. We can get this out. I feel like right now it's just going to kind of be cluttered. So I don't know that we need to get it out just yet. Let's figure out this this situation here. I gotta remember how to take this out. There we go, push it down. Okay, so the plan is to do a push-pull configuration on this guy. So this is gonna be the exterior, so we're gonna have the set of fans here, radiator, set of fans here. That's our plan, okay? That's the plan, and we are gonna do our best to stick to it. Will it actually happen? Nobody knows, but we're gonna try. We might actually need to take this down for a minute, just because we don't have a lot of space for this. Okay. I think you're already doing good with your partners. I mean, I am doing good with partners, but like we're a long ways from doing this full time, you know? Like a long ways from being able to do this full time. So like if that could be an avenue towards like me not having to work anymore, I would 100% consider it. And it's still me, like it's still like me getting to build computers, and it's still like me designing those computers, not like yeah, hopefully it does lead to a lot of new sales. Like that's kind of the hope for sure. I'm sure it will lead to some new sales. Definitely a lot. I've definitely gotten a lot of exposure from it, and it just kind of exposure, especially with something like this expensive. Like computers in general they're just expensive. You know, they don't necessarily lead to sales instantly. So that's kind of the rub, you know. I see you're using that LG monitor. I am. That was kind of the plan for it. I was like, that's why I only wanted to try and sell one, was because I wanted to utilize the other one here. Because I was using a little tiny 1080p, like 60 FPS monitor that wasn't very good before. Okay, so yeah, I want to flip these guys to the outside first, and then we're gonna work on getting. Actually, I need to take these off, both these to the outside through this, and then we'll move forward with the other fans. I did not send the tracking number yet, but I will soon. I think we're gonna swap these bolts. So I've got these bolts that it comes with, and then I've got these other set of bolts that are a little bit longer. So we'll use those ones on these fans since they're gonna stick through the bracket. Yeah, if you have her like Twitter or whatever, you can definitely do that. Otherwise, I'm fine with doing it. Yeah, people have always spoken highly of me. That's very true. It just kind of like would be a leap in my business, right? Like I'm doing steps right now at a time to like grow my business, and that could be like a leap for my business. So I'm definitely not gonna just say no and ignore it, right? Because at some point during this growth of my business, as you know, assuming it keeps growing, at some point, like there's a tipping point where I can no longer keep up with orders and continue to work full time. The question is will I be at a point financially to like step away from working full time in order to make that happen? So I'm the only one that works. So in my household, like I'm the only one that makes money. Is that just sitting in there? They just leave that in there? Well, I'm glad I was doing a push-pull on this thing. Jeez. So the plan is to go like this. And then like this. Boom. I'm pretty sure that that bolt, I mean, we'll count it afterwards, but I think that bolt was in between the fans and the radiator. Like, am I losing it? Did you guys see that? All right, come on, Lian Li. What are you trying to do to me here? That would have been a heck of a diagnosis to try and solve later. Okay, got that first one started. That's good. Okay. Can you imagine trying to solve that one? You're like, why the heck is this fan making so much noise? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Actually, shift these down a little bit. There we go, like that. Okay. It's got some purple on it. Yeah, it does. Little custom paint work we did on this one. And by we, I mean my wife. She came up with the design and did all the work for this one. Okay, we're getting there. Is that plastic on here, or is that? There we go. There's something on the threads. I'm worried it was gonna muck it up. It looks like a little bit of really thin plastic, so it's probably fine. Info sent. Thank you. All right. All right, so we got all these fans started. I think height-wise and stuff, we've got the radiator in a pretty good spot. So let's bolt it down. And then we'll fit this in and see if everything's good. Actually, we could probably test fit it in before I tighten all those bolts down, huh? Okay, let's do that. The heck? Oh, that sits way high. Okay. See, this is why you test fit things. So the, I thought this piece was going to be like down to the ground. It is very much not. Okay. So now we know we're in a good spot. Okay. We can shift that up just a little bit, just so we have a little more space at the bottom. And we can start tightening stuff again. Okay, so got those fans in the back. We're gonna flip it around. Gotta put some fans in the front. All right, so now we need another one of these. What does the PCMR mean again? PC Master Race. PC Master Race. Okay, we got those. Don't need the rest of this. We don't need these. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. What's up, Hatfield? How we doing? Okay. Ah. Okay. That is an ASRock motherboard. A very, very nice one. I'm gonna eat a little more of my bar here. Okay, let's got that. Sorry if you have to hear me eat. Sure that's the one I'm toying with using for your upgrade? Yeah, dude, it's a great, great motherboard. Very good quality and not overly expensive for that quality. Okay, now, gonna line these guys up, those holes. Yeah, like that. That machine is 6 years old and still runs. I mean, that's pretty good. With the Taiichi. Oh yeah, the Taiichi is like their tippy top of the line product. Come on. Oh, did I not get that one started? Oh, I need to take these. I need to take these bottom fans out for a second. They're in the way. They're just causing problems. Susan isn't cooperating. Susan never cooperates when I'm doing stuff like this. You know, Susan is just a little bit of a hassle sometimes. Okay, let's try this again. Also, this CPU cooler block is not helping either. Okay, I mean, I see it through the hole there. Okay, that one's good. Okay, we got those in there. We're good now. Taiichi, Tai as in Taisuka, as in Taiichi. Hatfield's officially lost it. Yo, what's up, Navy? The dynamite build is going good. We're making good progress here. Once we finish with these fans going in, we're gonna be really cruising, because at that point we just gotta install the CPU cooler block and start working on cables. We're making good progress here, and it's a pretty high-end build, so it definitely normally takes a little longer. Trying to get Rye to go to Reds Dodgers game in Cincinnati. Oh, that'd be cool. Look, there is an extra one. Look, there's 3. So, for any of you guys who were not here earlier, when I pulled the Lian Li pre-installs fans, not these ones, but the fans that are on this side, pre-installs those to the radiator. And then we're doing a push-pull configuration, so I had to pull those off, flip them around and put them on the other side. And when I pulled the last fan off, there was one of these bolts was between the radiator and the fan. Jeez. Can you imagine trying to diagnose that? Like, who thinks of, oh yeah, the manufacturer for the AIO probably left something in there. It's crazy. It's pronounced Tai Chi. Oh. Then people are gonna think I'm talking about Tai Chi like the martial art or whatever. So what if I just call it Taiichi? No? And then everyone knows what I'm talking about. If you're interested in games, your Discord runs solos, sweet. Hopefully I'll be done in a reasonable amount of time and you'll be able to join. Or vice versa, I will be able to join. Okay, got that cable out there. We can now put these guys back. There we go. That cable was in the way. We can put these bolts back for like the 6th time. Dig the fan setup? Yeah, isn't that sick? When I was putting the build list together, I was like, ooh, we definitely want to use a bunch of these Lian Li fans. But then I kind of realized, I was like, oh, we can actually do a nice little push-pull setup there. Since there's no there's no top exhaust, I wanted to have as much positive pressure in the case as possible, you know? Okay, time for the last fan. I know I had to buy a triple thing out of here just to get one fan, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll find a spot to use these other ones down the road. That's going to be our exhaust fan on the back of the case. This build has 9 intakes and 1 exhaust. So it's going to be very positive pressure on the balance there. This is for Bloodbath. He's right there in the chat. All right, I'm going to finish my bar here. And we're good to go. I believe it's going to be gaming and streaming PC. You had to buy a triple to get a single? At the time, the price to get a single was like, it was really hard. They just like weren't really available. And so it was going to be like half the price of getting a full. And so I just bought a full set. Because I use these fans enough that I can find a use for more. Okay. Yeah, I definitely have extra fans now. That's not a problem. Okay. Put this here. Run that out to the top. Okay. Fan goes just like that. What Bloodbath doesn't know is that this PC is coming to me for quality control testing. Yeah, Bloodbath, you'll have this in like 6 months. Once Richard is really confident in the quality of the build, then it'll be all yours. Okay. Got to make sure everything is up to spec. That's right. You know, you wouldn't want it to. We wouldn't want it to just like, you know, show up at your house and not be, you know, not be tippy top shape, right? Right. Okay. Here we go. Extra bolt. I'm gonna put that in a little baggie for you so you never forget. Okay, that's all in there. Next thing we gotta do is let's put our CPU cooler block in here. And in order to do that, we actually need to take these drive bays out because they're blocking the back side of the motherboard. Oh, did they not give us any? Oh, we might need to take the whole motherboard out. Hold on. I don't think they gave us. So we were talking quality of life. Yeah. So we were talking quality of life changes earlier. And I would say in general, quality of life improvements on this case are good. I did not realize, however, that there was no space in the back to stick the rear things here through. I don't remember what those are called right now off the top of my head. Oh my God, why is USB 3 just the worst connector on earth? Come on. There we go, thank you. Okay, so I gotta pull the motherboard off just a tad, enough to slot this guy into the back. Just a little bit of extra work here. Okay, 1700, it's this guy. All right. Usually you don't have to do that, but I guess we get to do it today. All right, should we be smart and do it laying down? I think we should. Okay, we're good. Your PC is sitting on a shelf in my room tethered to my desk. That's on casters. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Build's gonna be rowdy. That's right. so rowdy. Just like the kids next door. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? Jeez, what are you doing? It's like trying to take that stud out or something. Fine, Bolt. Be that way. Okay, just like that. I gotta pull these guys off so they don't stick to the back of the motherboard. Not that it could get away, but I'll do that real quick. See, it took that stud with it. That's so weird. Eating ice cream while you watch you on the big TV. Oh, let's go. Yo, what's up, Jazzy? How we doing? Okay, there we go. Sticky tape. Not even sort of working there. Now you see why I don't trust it. See, there's double-sided tape on there. And you can't really see it, but there's supposed to be double-sided tape on there. And press down. Nothing. Nothing. That's okay. We're better than that. Jazzy coming in with a huge raid. What's up? How are we doing? That's kind of annoying. There we go. Now it's in there. Oh my God. That's so dumb. Okay. Well, we'll have to deal with that, I guess. I have to like tip the... Gonna have to like tip that whole thing forward to get the things to pop out. So that'll be fun. Good job with the double-sided tape, Lian Li. It's great. Good job. Doing good, Agent. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody, from the stream on Jazzy's stream. How we doing? Doing good, doing good. Been watching you while I drive around. Very entertaining travel entertainment. Oh, okay. Love to hear that. I'm just happy that people find me entertaining, you know? It's always good. It's always good. Because really, I could just be doing these while watching, you know, a TV show or listening to an audiobook. But I'm here because at least one of you guys finds this entertaining, okay? Usually you watch on the toilet, you know? It's better than a shampoo bottle, right? It's better than looking at the back of the shampoo bottle. Can't be worse than that, right? I had to leave my phone here earlier today and go to the toilet, and I was like, man, I'm not at my house, you know, so there's not even a shampoo bottle to read. It's like, wow, this is boring. This is what I did in my entire childhood. Yo, what's up, Native Town? How we doing? Welcome in with the raid. Okay. Getting these all nice and tight now. Make sure that motherboard is secure again. All right. So now, gotta lift this back up. Okay. We'll plug our stuff back in. Okay, got that. Okay, so now that back panel thing should hopefully, there we go, kind of got it. Great. I think these go for the LGA 1700, and then we need those bolts. Don't need those. Don't need this. We don't need that. It's going good, besides the fact we had to pull the motherboard off there for a second. Everything's going pretty smooth so far. Right, we don't. Oh, we do need that actually still. Sorry. Okay. We got this guy here. So it's got USB and all of that. Gotta remember how to make sure I put this together the right way. Spare cable, not necessary. So we just need that one splitter to connect to the fans. That's all we need. There's RGB, we don't need that. That looks like the right one, I think. No, it can't be the right one because it needs to be able to stick into there. This one accepts a fan, accepts RGB, money. Money in the bank. Okay. There we go. So this guy's gonna go to our CPU cooler block here. Not that side, it's gonna go to the other side. There. Okay. We can even use this fancy thing here for applying our thermal paste if we want. Use the fancy thermal paste applicator? We might as well, right? Okay, so the way these fancy thermal paste applicators work, which hopefully be nice if there was a hole there. I think there's supposed to be a hole there. Those little spots. There we go. Yep, definitely was supposed to be a hole there. Ah, stuff's sticking to it. Okay. That one off. Get this one off. They're sticking to my gloves now. Go away. Leave my glove alone. It's like flicking a booger. There we go. Thankfully, we're a professional at that. Okay, good. All right, so what you do, once you deal with all that nonsense, you just gotta stick this right onto your CPU. Just make sure it's kind of roughly centered. Like the pattern, you want the pattern like pretty well centered onto your CPU, which apparently I'm not very good at because I don't ever use these things. Okay, just like that. So you can see this little plastic thing's right there on there. And then we've got our thermal paste and our little spatula. So it's pretty cool. You just kind of like squeeze this on around it. Come on, there we go. Now it's coming out. Just squeeze this around it. This is way more than you probably need. whatever. And then you just take your spatula and you just squeeze it down like this. And then what this little plastic bit does is it ensures that if you squeeze it all on properly and put enough force down and have enough thermal paste on there for all the excess, it makes sure that you only have the right amount of thermal paste on your CPU. It's pretty cool. It looks super messy right now. I understand. I'll use the back of this maybe to get some of the excess off of my spatula. And we'll try and get the excess off here one last time. Oh, it's starting to look pretty clean. Stuff's kind of thick, and it's not going on as nicely as I thought it would. All right. That's still not great. Still not great. There's definitely some spots where it's not, there's not enough of it there. There we go. With thinner paste, this would be a lot easier. There we go. All right, and then once you do that and you yell at it a little bit and you get it all over your hand, and you have to get rid of your glove, you just pull this off. And it's gonna look super professional, look at that. You probably can't tell from that far away, but it looks super professional, I promise. I would never lie to you. It's just the paste that comes with the Lian Li AIO. It does look really nice though, doesn't it? Wait, are we talking about the paste or are we talking about the computer in general? Ooh, this is really hard to get a freaking thing on when your hand is all sweaty and gross. This one's kind of covered in stuff too. All right, we're just doing both new gloves. When your hands are sweaty and gross from wearing a glove for like an hour, makes it kind of hard to put on gloves. Okay, just in case you're wondering. Noma, thank you so much for the follow earlier. Appreciate that. The build does look really clean though, doesn't it? I haven't tried turning my PC on yet after the water spill. That's fair. Have you been like having a fan blow on it and stuff with like the panels off? Okay, so we don't need these. I have a stupid question, but I don't want to ask it. Ask it. Do it. No such thing as a stupid question in this space. Okay. Now, if you ask the same question like 6 times, then at that point it's a stupid question. But first time you ask it, no. I turned the fan off after 3 days. Oh, it's probably, like, I mean, excuse me. If it's going to work at this point, then it's going to work, but. See if I can hold this in place. Get that top one on there. Yeah, there we go. These are supposed to act kind of like retaining features. I don't know how good of a job they really do, but they're supposed to. Might be able to push on the back of this enough to hold it in place. Okay, those are on as good as I can get them on. Put this away. At this point, it's time to put our CPU cooler block on. I just put a glob of paste on and spread it around. That's what I normally do. But I saw those things there and I was like, yeah, I might as well use them. Might as well try them once, right? Probably won't ever use it again, but you know, the one time. Oh, hold on. Get these out of here first. You have to install Windows on the computer after you build it, right? Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it does not come with an operating system. You can install Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 8 probably if you're crazy. You can install Linux. You can do whatever you want. But yes, you do have to do it yourself. Okay, got that one started. That's good. That's a good start. Come on, Susan. Work with me. Okay. There we go. Got 2 of them started. Got 3 of them started. Yeah, I install with the USB. So here's my Windows 11 stick, Windows 10 stick, which I basically never use anymore, and this is Spectre Windows 11, which I also don't really use very much anymore. No stupid questions, all questions are a chance to learn something new. Exactly. That's why I say, yeah, no, there's no stupid questions. If you ask the same question multiple times, then it's a stupid question at that point. Like if you personally ask the same question multiple times, because that's happened before. And I'm like, dude, I've already told you. Just listen to what I've already told you. Okay, there we go. That is all done. What an ordeal, chat. What an ordeal. Yeah, basically once I like update the BIOS and set up the BIOS, then I just stick the USB stick in there, restart the computer, and it'll start the Windows install sequence with that. Okay, so there's that. This is going to connect to our fans for the fan speed. Okay, got that. This is going to be a fan RGB control. Got that. Let's see here. This is USB, so this is going to connect the CPU cooler, like the block, the fans, everything to the Lian Li software so that it can be controlled via software. So we got to connect that in at the bottom here. Cool, got that. SATA power, obviously, just for, you know, power to everything, power to the people. SATA power cable out the back. And then this is our AIO pump header here, connector here. The water pump is that second one, so we're gonna connect that in right there. I'll run it to the back. Just like that. And once we get our CPU cooler fans connected in, we will we'll take care of all that. Okay, so now we got this here. There have been people coming in a stream asking the same question multiple times in multiple ways. Yeah, that has happened. And somehow I have not yelled at anyone for doing that yet. Incredible. Now, I'm not saying I'm incredible. It's just it's incredible that that circumstance has not come to pass, because the one person who was doing that, I was getting annoyed. Like when you try and help somebody and like you're giving them answers to questions and they like ask the same question over and over, and they just don't get it. Yeah, I had to deal with that, and I was losing it. Hopefully the losing it part was all internal as far as I know, but man, it was a struggle. But I haven't seen them since, so no problems there. Okay, that's our RGB connected. Oh, was I supposed to connect the fan in there? Oops. I think the fan it was going to connect into here. Oops. Sorry. Okay, fans there. And then now, that stuff's all connected. Good to go. Now I want to connect in this controller for the RGB fans that we have in here. You have to buy a new Windows stick with each computer? No, you have to buy a new Windows product key for each computer, but you can use the same installation stick for everything. You don't have to do that every time. That would be a pain in the butt. I think you have, or it was close. It was very close. I was like, I wasn't yelling at him or anything, which I probably should have been at that point, but I was like, dude, you just, I was like, I answered your question, or do this, that's it, I'm done. You're right, I wasn't openly hostile, but I was no longer nice and friendly. How about that? Yeah, exactly. So basically the USB is literally just Windows itself. That's just it has all of the data and stuff that you need for installing Windows. And then you can technically run Windows without ever activating it. Windows doesn't like it if you do that. Microsoft doesn't like it if you do that, and they limit some features. But you technically never have to actually activate Windows. You can just install it. But yeah, if you want all the features, and if you want Microsoft to not be mad at you, then you have to activate it too. Okay. Yeah, I knew you were getting frustrated. Yeah. I'm sure for people who are in the stream regularly, they were like, is Ray gonna lose it, or? But hopefully, people who are not in the stream that often wouldn't have noticed, hopefully. Come on. Is that? I can try it the other way. I'm pretty sure I had it the right way, though. 100% had it the right way. Why are you not going in there? There we go. There we go. Okay. That is in there. Okay, so there's all of our connections. A couple of power things. Got RGB, which we actually don't need. It doesn't actually need to be connected into an RGB header, but we'll do it anyways. We need a fan header down here. We got that. Yeah, RGB down that. So this is only if you wanted to sync the motherboard RGB lighting, sync all these fans to the motherboard RGB rather than using Lian Li software. But nobody really does that. Come on, there we go. Tight fit. Okay, so we got those. And we got our other USB connection. Let's get that in there. Right there next to where we're just working. Okay, got all that. All right, so this guy's good. We just need to connect in all the fans to it. And then these SATA power cables need to be out of the way. So, really nice dedicated path there. I think we kind of want to put that up there. I mean, we could put this here. Could put this kind of backwards and put it along here. That might be kind of nice. Just in case you wanted to ever add anything to it or something. We'll figure out a way to make the cables look nice. I think we can technically run these other fans through here, this hub too if we wanted, but we'll leave it. Anything that is, that controller syncs all the lights. Yeah, anything that's Lian Li. Okay, so everything up there is now connected and done. So let's get a couple of cable ties. Or zip ties, I should say. Just to hold some of the stuff together. Okay, there's that. Okay, so we got that in there. This is here. We're gonna start running some of these other cables. I think, we can leave that. That's kind of in the way, but we can leave these in here. Just so we know the space that we have. Just gonna run that in there for now. And then we're going to throw in some more cable ties in here. No, they're not purple, they're blue, but you're never gonna see them, so it's fine. You can sync the lights or make them do different effects. Allows you to really personalize the RGB, exactly. Yep. A lot of cool stuff you can do with the Lian Li lighting stuff there. Okay, before I get too much further, I think I do kind of want to get some of the other stuff in here. I know it's going to be messy for a minute, but I think it'll pay off if we do that. Rogue knife. What's a Strimer cable? A Strimer cable is their like fancy RGB cables that Lian Li makes. It's literally a power cable, but it has RGB. So like your like main motherboard cable or your GPU cable. But like with RGB lights on it. Okay, there's our CPU or power supply. So let's get some of these guys out. Yeah, the controller comes with the fans and stuff. Okay, so there's motherboard. There's 3 SATAs, because we need 3. There's the main power cable. Put that down there for now. Don't want these, don't want these. Don't want that, don't want that. Got our GPU power cable, I do want that. More PCIe, where's my CPU? And my other CPU, there we go. Put those back. All right, so let's get our CPU power in first. Boom, CPU power. There. So much easier when you don't have a AIO right there, huh? There's no AIO right on top. CPU power is so much easier. Yeah, look up Lian Li Strimer cable. You'll see what it looks like. Exactly. But if you're buying like a newer GPU and stuff, you have to be careful because like the new like Nvidia ports and stuff, you have to buy like the specific Strimer cable for those. And I used them a little bit here and there, but I don't really think they're worth the cost most of the time. Like I mean, it's obviously up to people, like what they want in their computer, but after a point, it's like, does more RGB really make sense? Like, do you really want more RGB, or would you rather have more performance? Okay. Or just less money, because they're not cheap. They're like $60 to $90 for the motherboard or the GPU cable last time I had checked. Okay, there's that. Oh, nice. Oh, these just like come in and out. That's sweet. Okay, I can dig that. All right, let's get our motherboard cable in then. But RGB adds FPS and aimbot. Oh, you're right, I know. But there's gotta be like a law of diminishing returns on there somewhere, right? There's gotta be. I need that aimbot, sir. Don't worry, you've got lots of RGB. We got a lot of RGB in here for you. Okay, so there's all that. There's all the cables that are gonna come through here. This is cool. That's sick. So these little brackets here for cable management, they just, like, you slide them to the left and they just come right out. And then you move them to whatever height you want and then you just put them back. They said low recoil RAM loadout and I still have problems. Yeah, that's fair. I was never very good at controlling RAM on controller. Switching sides. Actually, I might have to leave that one down there. There we go. So that's going to close up like that. Okay. Those power cables there. These guys here. That site, I don't know what site that is. I've never used it. Granted, I haven't hardly played in a few weeks, so if it's one that kind of recently became like this meta site to use, then that would be why. Okay. All right. Just fiddling with the cable management back here, don't mind me. Trying to get this as nice as possible before I get the power supply in here, because it's gonna take up a bunch of room and make it a lot harder to do this. This is where that Elgato face cam that I'm gonna put in is gonna be really nice. Make it look real cool for you guys to see back here. Okay, I think we are ready to move to the next piece, which is gonna be this guy. It's the week 3 challenge reward. Oh yeah, I'm not bothering with that. Definitely not doing that. Okay. Okay. All right, we're ready to plug everything into our power supply back here. Haven't played much COD the last few weeks, but I knocked out the weekly challenges yesterday. They came out for week 8. It's cool. Huh? Okay. 12 HP power in here. Okay, there's that. Get our SATA in here. Get our motherboard in here. Okay. And this is our CPU power. Just gonna put it over there. Okay, there's everything. All of our power cables now connected. Crazy how the GPU power cable is not flat like other cables. Yeah, Thermaltake does their own thing sometimes, you know. Yeah, all the other cables are nice and flat, and then for whatever reason, GPU power cables, they don't really mess with it very much. They just kind of keep it in the same sort of bunched up formation that it is on the connector, huh? All right. is done. I have to get our GPU power cable out here. We're gonna run that out just like this. Anyone been playing Helldivers? I have not. I have not played much of anything recently. Everyone at your work is trying to get you to play it? Oh, really? That's funny. Okay. I think it's time. We're going to pull off this cover for the magnet. Okay, got that on there. All right, let's do a little zip tie here. That. Do one more down here. Okay. The zip ties that we did use, and then go like that. And it's all gone! Haha! Tricked you. I'm gonna clip the zip tie up front. Okay, that all looks pretty good. And then it's GPU time. Oh, this thing's huge. Let's get this other stuff out of the way. I like that the developers had fun with the game. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Got that stuff out of the way. Time for the RTX 4090. This is a long build day, huh? 2 full hours. There we go. Okay, hold on, one more time. Okay. Looks pretty good. That is a beast. Okay, we got this. This is just the extra cable warranty stuff. So we'll just throw that in the box because we don't need it. Like that. Close this bad boy up. That was it. That's all we needed for that. Look at that chunky boy. Thing's hefty. I think we are gonna have to use the included, whatever it's called, GPU support, because that thing is significant in size. All right. So this is the support that comes with the motherboard. I think it's a good one, probably. So this guy will come right here. And yeah, it looks like it'll fit. Okay. Pull those two bolts off. Build's looking beautiful, that's right. Do I need a longer bolt than that? I think I do. I think I need one of these guys. Go, got that one in. This one in there as well. With higher end GPUs, I'm assuming you need certain motherboards. You definitely need certain motherboards and CPUs to maximize it. Yes. Like if you want your PC to be balanced, you definitely gotta do that. Okay, I think this guy just sticks in here and holds the GPU up like that. So this guy just kind of goes in here, slide it up and down, and it holds the GPU in. And then you use this little bolt to hold this guy in. Okay. Such a beefy card, man. Okay. There we go. The moment of truth. This is a chunker. Man, I forget how much these Founders Edition ones weigh compared to the rest of them, man. They are hefty. The nice part is, though, because it's all nice solid aluminum, it does not sag as much as the others do. Size gets it in perspective once it's in the case, right? Like, just look how big that, like, this is a huge case. And the case now just looks like it's normal size. Like, before the case was like, oh, this thing's a monster. It's way too big for anything you could possibly want. I think we can run this down the bottom. It'll look better. Go. There's that. And then this guy, I'm going to use one of these, I assume. Yeah, definitely these. Oh my god. The Ziploc bag is so small. My hands don't work with these gloves. How do I get the Xbox controller to connect? Is just blinking and not responding. If you are looking at like the buttons on the controller, flip it up, and there should be a button right on top. If you hold that button down, it's got 3 little lines or something on it, and then you have to go to the Xbox, and there's another little button that has like 3 little like lines next to it, I'm pretty sure. Hold both of those down and it'll sync. Is that a 4-slot card? I mean, it's only a 3-slot technically. Oops. Technically, it's a 3-slot card, but I'd say 3-slot is being conservative for sure. Come on. Oh, you gotta be like this. Okay. At least I got it started that time. Where's the other bolt at? There it is. You're welcome. The magnet on this stupid thing is causing problems. Maybe if I go with a smaller bit, it'll work better. Nope, that is not better. Are you kidding me? Who would have thought out of the whole build that this would be the most annoying part? I think I got it started though. That stupid bit is too small. Okay. Okay. Yep, there we go. That's nice. Whew. We gotta put our little Lian Li thing here. Totally just decorative, but it looks good. Put it upside down, cool. There we go. Now look at that. I was gonna get this case, but I was afraid of bad airflow. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We got lots of fans in here, and most of the fans are intakes, so you'll have like really high positive pressure in the case. So then the air will just kind of exhaust wherever it can. And there's lots of good like open areas on it, so it should be okay. All right, let's take a look at it with everything all done up nice. Is that in? No, it's not. There we go. There we go. Now it's in. All right. Okay, so before we turn it on, let's take a look at this. Show you how it looks right now. That is a big GPU. And then take a look at the back. Oh, yeah. Isn't she purty? All right. I'm done with these gloves. I'm done with them. All right. I think you guys know what time it is. I need to see some fire emojis in the chat. You love that design? I'm so glad you like it. I think it looks really good. And having it kind of, well, it's a little bit hidden interior of the case, but it's just like nice subtle little touches of it. All right, I want to see some fire emojis in the chat so we can fire this baby up. All right, I see Richard coming in with the fire emojis. My wife coming in on YouTube with the fire emojis. Come on, people. Let's see it. I know you're out there. Come on now. We need a few more. There we go. Bloodbath's getting into it. Chitana, Michael, there we go. Now we're talking. Ooh, Richard's busting out some of those new emotes we've got. All right. Got like 30 more seconds to impress me before we turn this bad boy on. Is that all we got? Is that all we got? He's one shot coming in with it. There we go. All right. Who's ready to see it? Hold on. We don't need this one on. Who is ready to see it? Woo! Look at that RGB from the motherboard is looking spicy too. All right, first power up, 14700K, 4090, lots of Lian Li fans, 3 terabytes of storage, and 32 gigs of RAM. There you go. I was distracted before. Is there any support to prevent zag on the GPU? Yes. The motherboard comes with, this motherboard comes with a little support thing. So we installed that. You can't really see it, but it's over on this side of the GPU. There it is. In all its glory. Sure is purty, that's right. Another successful build. Alrighty. Well, I think that is going to be it for us tonight. I know Navy was talking about wanting to play some games, but it's already 8 o'clock, man. I'm beat. I am ready to go lay down, you know? 400 frames on Warzone, here we come. That's right. That is right indeed. So yeah, we were talking about playing some games after this, but I'm ready to just go lay down and get some sleep. Yeah. Any last minute questions on the build before we call it a night here? You need 0.25 KD. Got to work out the financials and place in order. Yes, sir. You do. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody hanging out. We're going to go, I think we can go find somebody to raid on Kick. And then we are going to call the YouTube stream right here. I hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you on the next one. All right, Kick folks, let's go find somebody to raid.